Um, so we do the this morning we finish the forming the pakwa. Let's review very quick the because every time you do, you get better every day. And so tomorrow we review the whole one, and now we review the quick one. Is so the first step. You have the you touch the navel. You touch the navel, and when you touch the navel, and you have the the pakwa diagram is just okay. Let me see the so if you form so if you have the pakwa and you just you can just put it on your navel area, and that's all. You see, like a pakwa, you put it in here. So, but this one is a little, the verb pakwa is a little bit bigger. So 10 centimeter, 9 centimeter. So the middle, the navel is right on here. Yeah. So the navel is right in the center of the Tai Chi. So when you touch the navel, and the from here the diameter is about 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter. And you break half, 4.5 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter. Okay. So this is the diameter, the same, 4.5. So now, Tai Chi is about 2 or 3 centimeter, and the rest is over 4 and 5 centimeter. Is where the pakwa are going to form around here. So the Tai Chi spin. So the Tai Chi, when you see the Tai Chi, mean the Tai Chi have to spin. The Tai Chi is spinning. That means, so that's why you see Tai Chi, that means it's spinning, it's moving. And and now from here, okay. So we start with Kan Li. Kan Li Zhen Dui. Okay. Again, Kan Li Zhen Dui. Kun on the left hand side, left. This is my left hand. My left hand. Okay. This is my left hand. Okay. So this is my left side, this is my right side. So I touch on the navel. So Kan Li below, above. Right, this is my right hand, right side. Zhen, Tui, Tui, Zhen, Tui. Okay. So Kan Li Zhen Tui. Upper left, Kun. The earth Ken. Sun, Chen. Okay. The heaven. Okay. Kan Li Zhen Tui Kun Ken Sun Chen. Okay. Now the in the Tao they call the name, they make the name because they discover that the sound and the qua that link with the universe. Yeah. So again on the normal way by the power of water below, above by the power of the fire, by the power of the lightning and thunder, left hand side by the power of the rain and lake, upper left by the power of the earth, lower right by the power of the mountain, upper right by the power of the wind, lower left by the power of the universe. Okay, so 8 forces. Okay, so when they combine together, it becomes the universal forces. Okay, so so now we're going to do faster. When you do faster enough, and the timing, you have to think about the speed. When you are too low, it cannot break through the earth gravitation, cannot go break through. It's just like prayer. If you don't have a high antenna, you cannot send out the message. Okay, so let's do it. Can li chen tui. Okay, kun ken sun chen. Faster. Can li chen tui kun ken sun chen. Again. Can li chen tui kun ken sun chen. Can li faster. Can li chen tui kun ken sun chen. Now, when you're very fast, you producing the name. Now you think about the frequency. Go up high enough. Now you stand with your wishes, your good wishes, your gratefulness, your thankfulness. Now, Tai Chi spin. Tai Chi spin very fast. Tai Chi also is a spin. And so when you do the Tai Chi, so you touch the navel and you spin. Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai I roll up, look up. You feel the sound, very high pitch sound. Very high pitch sound go out. Now with when you make connection, you can your problem, your wishes, your prayer, and the universe will receive your 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 question, your what you want. Now, sometimes very quick you get an answer back. And for me, I never say a voice on my ear and tell me what, oh, this is the answer. No, I never get that. But I ask a question, and sometimes it just come by people tell me something. And suddenly my student or my friend send me a link. Master Chia, this is very interesting article. This where you might be interested. I look at it, oh my God. I just asked for this information and it's here. You see? And I have many I like to buy books, so I have so much book, And sometimes I don't know. I just forget that I asked the question or whatever, and I just suddenly I just walk to the book. Hey, the book interesting. I take the book and open it. Oh, the answer that I want is there. And sometimes people just come and tell me the information that I need to know. So I never said somebody a heaven come out and shout, this is your answer. I don't have that. I never have that. Okay. Or people listen on me or dream. I don't have that. Okay. So I regard myself as very simple, normal people, but I pick up so much information when I need it come. And sometimes every day I pick up so much new information, so much new thing that I never know. I said, oh my God, I think I know so much already, but I still don't know it. And it's for the practice, believe me. And you don't try to expect miracle. Somebody whisper on you, tell you on what to do, and this. I don't have that. But information, I think that in this world there's so many information that we don't know is there. That's why that's why the search engine is so powerful. But sometimes you still cannot serve what you want, But for me, uh, information when it comes to me is, oh, I understand now. I know now. I understand. Okay. So this is the antenna. You have to make connection. That's all. And information come into many forms. And now, when you pick up the information, you have to make use of it and make it happen. Now, if you say, "Oh, I know," so finish, and eventually the information will not come to you. So we connect together each other, and we connect into the universe. And information is all here. Information all over here. Okay? So, okay. So when you do Tai Chi, connect. And when you connect, that's all. When you connect, so when you started to connect, we have a link. So the Earth connecting to the Moon, and that is our link. And the Moon connecting to the planets. So this is about the side of the Pakwa. So about like that. So in the Tai Chi is the navel area. So you touch the navel. Okay. So you touch the navel. That is the Tai Chi. Okay. And when you think about the Tai Chi and you think it's spin, always spinning. So the basic color, in the higher level, Tai Chi have many colors. They always come with pair color. Okay, so the Tai Chi is spinning. Negative, positive, negative, positive. It's pushing each other, spin. Now, when it spin, it also the Pakwa started to spin. So the Pakwa, the forces here is spinning, is moving. Okay, only when we learn is fixed, but when it started to spin, it spin. Okay, so when you touch the navel and you below 4.5 centimeter, and that's where the yin yang, and here yang yin yang. Okay. So so it's all around the navel area here, all covering the whole area here. Okay. Now, when you spin, because the navel is where the draw, when you have the Tai Chi spin, it's creating a suction and draw in energy. It comes into the belly button, navel. It comes right into the belly button. The energy go right in there. Okay. Okay. So the whole Pakwa here. So now, okay. So now you when you put like this, so you see below, above, right, the green one on the right, east and west. West. Again, where you face. If you're facing north, your right hand is east, your left hand is west. You when you facing north, when you face north, your right hand is east and the left hand is west, and your back is south. Okay. But if you reverse, you go to the south, so the whole thing is reverse again. So you have to recognize your direction, where you are. And the universe, after they spin, there's no direction anymore. It's a spin, and you lost your direction. But you, at beginning, you have faced. For me, I always like to recognize north. Okay, because if I facing north, my right side is east, and my left side is west. So this is easy for me to recognize the direction. So all the Tai Chi, all the form, also what I learned is facing north. Yeah. Okay. So again, Khan Li Chen Tui Kun Ken Sun Chen. So now, okay, so that is the Pakwa and the power. And now you carve them in. And tomorrow we go through again. And you're going to see the differences. Because it's the energy mandala. So one of the very old energy mandala, very old. Now, so now we're going to start with organs and organ collection point. And so let me, when we started to, you see in the securing sound, we do the sound to clean them out, to clean out the negative. So like for the lung, we do the lung sound, and we let go any cloudy gray color energy out. Now in the energy work, the white light in energy work, the white light, we use the white light from the back of the head, okay, or white light from the perineum, okay. So, and it's spinning clockwise, it's spinning clockwise, spinning like this, spin 18, 9 or 18 or 36 times to empty, to clean them out. Sometimes we never do anything. The energy center or the organ, they have negative emotion on that, negative energy inside. And the crown also have a lot, perineum have a lot of, pick up a lot of negative emotion. So you think you are aware the white light shining from the back of the moon. You are aware the silver light, silver moon from the back of the head and shining right down to perineum. And when you feel it in the perineum, you spin them. You spin. When you spin them, and you spin the white light, and when you spin the white light, it clean out the perineum. And you can start it to charge them with white light again. And all the organs and all the energy center, we can clean them out with the white light. So in the basic part, we try to clean out the organ we're using the sound. And now we can use the white light spinning in the organs 9 times or 18 or 36 times to clean out the organ. And when you clean them out, now you can you can reflecting the rainbow color, and the organ can receive the color much better. It, it, it's just like your container, you have to clean out before you put something on it. Otherwise, the container dirty. Okay, so I guide you through this. We're going to go to do the embryonic breathing and opening the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown, and we're going to the violet light come in, reflecting in the middle of the brain, and the violet light, the crystal room light prism, reflecting the rainbow color. And all these things, we discover that now. I mean, but it's in the natural. You see, when the rain, after raining, we get the rainbow. Beautiful. Now, universe have light, and the light is rainbow color. And you have some kind of rain drop, it like prism, is reflecting the rainbow. And when you get the rainbow color, you reflecting, you think, so now I guide you through, because human, we are dealing with color all the time. And we're living in a colorful world, everything, a mobile telephone, computer, TV is color. Everything that we make have different color. So so the whole key is quite simple. If you think that I guide you to, you think the color, and my guiding you is how transmitting the energy to you. My guiding, so we call energy. I carry my energy in helping you. So when you receive it and you follow me, and you started to enhance and when you follow me and you think the color, now eventually you will say, hey, this is real energy come to me. Okay. So okay. So let's stand up for a moment. So some basic training, like the hip. You need to do them every day. Make a habit, do it. Reverse direction. and second. Let's start with abdominal breathing and follow with the embryonic breathing. The embryonic breathing emphasize in activate. We say turning the diaphragm into a spiritual muscle, spiritual a spiritual energy suction. Okay. Especially the pubic diaphragm and cranial diaphragm, they activate and they're creating a suction. And the whole thing is suction. Not if you don't have suction, you cannot draw them in. That's all. Okay. So we use in this training, we like to use the reverse breathing. So the reverse breathing emphasize in when you inhale, you suck the stomach. We call navel touch the spine. Navel touch the spine. Don't worry, your navel cannot touch the spine. Some people have big dummy, but you think it touch. But you see, when I inhale, I suck in. I feel my lumbar have feeling. That means I suck in. My navel is not touched by spine yet, but I feel that when I suck in, I feel my navel have a feeling on the lumbar here. I feel it. Okay, and so there are few parts, and when you suck in, you the pubic floor gonna start it to be pulled up also. So I emphasize feel my pubic floor sucking up. You don't have to be too much, but you feel it suck up. Now after that, because the pubic diaphragm involved with cranial diaphragm, the cranial. And so I feel that the pubic diaphragm activate the cranial diaphragm moving. And when the cranial started to activate, you can feel that, hey, mid eyebrow are much more open, forehead much more open, brow is much more open, back of the skull is much more open. And you feel that, hey, when I focus about it, I feel I can breathing in. And when you are, and we're going to be aware the loving energy come up here. And when you close your eye, look into the darkness, and you see light gonna come in, light gonna come. You have to look into the darkness. Don't look at the light. When you look at the light, you know the light don't come. Because the universe is darkness. The universe is darkness. Okay? So inhale, reverse breathing. Now feel cranial activate. Now we're going to prepare. We're going to exhale, and hold your breath, and feel the pupil activate, cranial activate. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Aware your mid eyebrow, lightly tap it. Aware your forehead, and feel its breathing. Aware your crown and back of the scalp. In the crown, there are many points. We are using now this few points. So when you rest, you inhale. Just wait. Very gentle inhale. Feel you breathing into those points. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Breathing 9 times. And in a down way is slowly open, slowly open. You are aware of it every day and it open. And very quick it open. Very quick it open. If you are suddenly open, you get crazy and you don't want to do it. And suddenly you So in the Tao practice, we don't expect miracle. But it do happen when you keep on practice one day, it happens. Okay. Now we're going to opening the spinal cord, and we do the spinal cord breathing. And after that, we do the holding the breath again, and we're opening more. Okay. If you practice open, the side effect very little. But sometimes when you force it open with too much, you can get a lot of headache because too much open, too much energy come in. So we call the growing pain. Okay. Okay. So so all this qigong, so the Tao very emphasizing qigong practice, it is slowly opening you. So the spinal cord breathing is a qigong practice. Abdominal breathing is another qigong practice. That's very important practice. Abdominal breathing. Okay, so spinal cord breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Prepare. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing. Aware the scalp, mid eyebrow, forehead, crown breathing. And you really feel you can breathe in. You feel it, you can breathe in through it. Now, aware your heart fire, kidney fire, dantian fire. And these three fire, Tao said, you're born with it. You have it. You have it. But we don't know, we don't aware of it, that's all. But when you learn how to focus, activate it and focus it, condense it together, you feel, hey, I feel some energy burning there. I feel some very condensed energy there. So 3 fire become 1 fire, burning. In the heart, burning with a loving fire. And now, tap the heart center, tap the forehead, mid eyebrow, and crown. Feel a loving fire come up to the mid eyebrow, forehead, and the crown. Now, this is fixed. That means you're born with a link, that's all. You're born with it, a link. So, if you know, now you know it, if you put this fire in the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown, they will, and you close your eye, and you feel loving fire burning here, and forehead and crown. And when you radiate them out, you feel a frequency of loving fire out. It will attracting the primordial light. In here, we said a violet light. It can be a violet light, a dark violet light, a dark blue, dark green, or dark red. It's either one, okay? But I tend to look for the violet light. So you follow me. I transmit the energy to the guiding you. So smile. Radiate out the link. Look into the darkness. See dark violet light in front of you. Because you have a link. So the link will attracting them into the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown. So smile, just smile and feel your loving fire affect them. It's the link. It's all is a link. When you get a link, you have the link, you have the connection. That's all. You smile and you feel dark violet turn to be more brighter violet. Now, smile. Smile, especially on the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown. Smile. Smile to the light. And see the light respond to you. Inhale. Your eye roll up, form a triangle. When you form a triangle, it captures light. So in the Tao said, left eye is sun, right eye is moon, and the top point is star. So sun, moon, star. When your both eye cross and look at the star, your both eye cross and look at star, it form a triangle and it capture light. So we call three luminance when they form a triangle, it capture light. So you get the triangle. I cross up and look to the star. And inhale, capture the light into your forehead, into mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown. And inhale into the center of the brain. So you make a line from left and right, front and back, top and bottom, intercross. When you intercross, that is the center of the brain. And inhale again, second time inhale, smile, form triangle, capture light, and capture them in to the center. Light is no form. Okay, but I only capture normal, I capture the normal light. But when you cross the eye to combine triangle with the star, now you turn the normal eye into a spiritual eye that can capture light. Again, inhale, smile, triangle, eye roll up, look up, gather the light into the crystal room. 2, 3, inhale, breathing in, triangle, capture light into the center. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just smile and just ask, invite them in. 8, 9. Hold now, crystal room, hold light, capture light. Hold light and capture light. And this crystal room can reflecting light into rainbow color. So think the crystal room capture light and reflect them to rainbow color. Think about the back of the head. We call a mirror, a heavenly mirror. And this heavenly mirror reflecting light. And you adjust them 45 degrees. 45 degrees. So the rainbow color reflecting the light and shining right down to the organ. Okay. So again, inhale, capture light into the crystal room, reflecting rainbow color into the mirror and reflecting right down to the organ. 1, 2, smile, capture, reflecting into the mirror, reflecting down to the organ. 3, 4, think a mirror, think crystal and mirror reflecting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, just aware your mirror. You have a mirror, which the West call the optic fiber, optic nerve, optic fiber, optic nerve. And it's like a mirror reflecting light. Actually, when we see things, this optic light reflecting the picture into the brain, into the hypothalamus and into the brain. And especially here, frontal part, and we see things. We see the picture. And it happened very fast. So you adjust the mirror, shining the rainbow color down to the organ. The center of the heart is absorb red light. Now the physical heart absorb green light. Okay. And the spleen, pancreas, stomach absorbing the yellow light. And lung and last intestine absorb the white light. Now kidney and the blue light. And the liver absorb the green light. Again, the mirror reflecting rainbow color down. So each organ absorb their own color. That's all. So you don't have to do anything. They will absorb that color. So the center of the heart is a red color. The physical heart is the green color. The physical heart, we don't want them to be red because it overheat them. Heart is pumped all the time, never stop. So green light is help the heart cool down. It's just like actually the green light of the heart actually is like the pericardium of the heart. And it cannot be red. If we red, it's just like the radiator is so hot already, and you're going to burn out the engine. So radiator, the fluid in the radiator have to be green. Okay, green. Okay. Now, spleen, pancreas, stomach will absorbing yellow light. And the lung and large intestine absorbing white light. Kidney and bladder absorbing blue light. Liver or bladder absorbing green light. Again, light coming into the crystal room. Is reflecting into a rainbow color. Reflecting on the mirror. And the organ absorbing the light. It by itself. All you do is smile and just think it happened that way. Think it happened. And it started to happen. Like now I see a lot of blue violet light coming in. Okay. You follow me, you started to absorbing violet light. And violet light in the crystal room can reflect to rainbow color. And the heavenly mirror on the back reflecting the light down to the organ. So now the center, the heart, red light. The heart, red light. And the green light. Physical heart, green light. Lung. And large intestine, white light. Kidney and bladder, blue light. Liver, gallbladder, green light. Just smile, smiling to the organ. And you will slowly, hey, I see my organ grow with light. Otherwise, our organs are very in the darkness. And the darkness, and you turn in, you don't see anything. It's dark. Okay. So this color of the organ, the Tao quite emphasize because it's a 5-element color of the organ. So okay. So the whole procedure is you activate three fire and have the heart fire, a loving fire. So as the Einstein talk about, love is fire, and love is light. Love is light. So when you have a lot of condensed, so the Tao describe like this: when you condense enough loving energy, it become a loving fire. And because we have three fire combined together, so the heart can have more power. And so you bring the loving fire to the mid eyebrow because love is light. That's all. Love is light. So if you say another modern word, love is a link to link up with the light. And here the Tao refer this light into more violet light. So when you get the violet light, and this one is what the West proved that the whole universe are covered with dark violet light. Now talk about is thousand and thousand years, and the Western spent 28 billion euro to research that and prove that the whole universe covered with violet light. So it's real. I practicing it, I see it. When I relax and I feel love, it's make a link. That's it. It make a link. The secret of top secret is the link. That's all. And the secret is so simple. You're born with it. You're born with the love. You're born with love in energy. And now you know that love is linked to the light. That's all. And now you get it. That's it. So now you learn the three triangle. Sun on the left eye, moon on the right eye, and the top is the star. So when you form these three triangle, I roll up and cross in the top in the star. Now, when you form this, you capture light. So when you capture light, you inhale the light in. Right into the crystal room, and crystal room it capture light and reflecting light. And when it capture light, is a light prism. It separate the color into rainbow color. And the back of the brain have the mirror, and that is called heavenly mirror, is reflecting light. You have it. It's called optic fiber, optic nerve. This is optic nerve. The optic nerve is reflecting the image that we see. It's the normal way. It's reflecting the image, and it reflecting the image right into the brain, and we see them to the hypothalamus and the brain. So that's how we see things. So that is not any special thing that you have. You have it already. You're born with it. So when you capture light, now you have the link. You will attract the light. And when you capture the light, the crystal room capture it, and the mirror reflecting it, and now you're reflecting to the organ. Okay, so I guide you to one. So this guide you do another one more time. Okay, 3 fire become 1 fire. And you have it. You have it. If you train every day, very quick, 3 fire become 1 fire. You're born with it. So you have to believe that you're born with it. You have it. But sometimes you don't do anything, the fire get lesser. So it turned to a loving fire. Mind to mid-eyebrow, forehead, and crown. Feel the loving fire radiant out into the mid-eyebrow, forehead, and crown. Mind. Feel fire burning, burning, burning. Loving fire burning. And exhale, send out this frequency out to the universe. And it will attract light and look into the dark. If you keep on looking into the darkness, and the link. Now, when it comes, sometimes you look at it, and you don't aware it comes. That's all, and you see a dark violet. Now, aware your eye, roll your eye, and cross them into the middle. Form a triangle with smiling, loving energy. Attract them into the triangle. Inhale, bring them into the triangle. Inhale into the crystal room, center the brain. And let it reflecting the rainbow color. And the light continue on reflecting on the mirror. And the light is 45 degrees. And the mirror is 45 degrees. So when it's reflecting, it's shining down. So keep on. So inhale, 2 into the middle, reflecting light in the crystal room, reflecting on the mirror down to the organ. Okay, 3, Inhale, triangle capture the light into the crystal room, reflecting to the mirror, down to the organ. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now just aware your mirror reflecting into the organ. Tap the center of the heart and let it absorbing the red light. This heart center can change to any color also. It's one of the most changeable color. Can change to any color. Now physical heart. See absorbing green light. And in the center of the heart, like a Y shape is red color, only Y. You write a Y letter is red. There is a blood that feeding the heart. Now, clean, think about, you need to have the image of the organs. So you picture the spleen, pancreas, stomach, and see them receiving and reflecting the yellow light. Just smile and see the light there. Smile. And you're going to be starting to see the power of inner smile. And you started to see the power of this inner smile. It manifests as you smile and you think, and it manifests out. Lung and last intestine. Smile and see they're absorbing the white light. And kidney. So the kidney and the bladder reflecting blue light. And liver. Green light. So you see all your organ inside you beginning grow with light. And sometimes you don't do it for a few days, and you're looking back to the organ, you don't see the light again. And the light is very dim or no light. That means the organ don't have it light because we're living in a very emotional world. So negative emotional is just cover the light and you don't see light. Okay. So that is the this is a major practice. Okay. Now, uh, uh, okay. Now uh, the white light. If you feel that any organ is too dirty, you're going to be using the white light. You think a white light like a spinning clockwise. Uh, so the so when you're spinning in the organ, you think it is too deep. Okay, for example, the liver. But let's do a lot of time. Liver have a lot of negative emotion. Liver, very emotional organ. Heart also very emotional organ. Okay, so we think about liver, and sometimes you try to go inside you and try to look at the liver and the green light. Sometimes you don't see them. You don't see no color. Sometimes you don't see any color because the organ too dirty and it's dark. It covered with too much emotion. So you aware a white light on the back of the skull, uh, a white moon, a white silver moon shining on the back of your head. So this silver light moon shining on your head into the center and reflecting right down into the liver. So you think a white energy ball spinning clockwise. So if you have a clock, not digital clock, and you put it on the lever, and you see, like here now, I have digital clock, so it's spin clockwise, spin this way. Okay, so it spin. So you feel the white light spinning clockwise, and you feel it started to clean out the liver. You spin 9 times, 18 or 36. And the spin count. and you feel the white light clean out the liver, and you feel the liver more look clean, more clean, more clean. And just smile. Just aware your liver clean out. And you breathe in the light, reflecting down and shining to the liver. And let it absorbing green light. Keep, liver is a very emotional organ. Like angry, jealousy, envy, frustration, feel guilty, and also, so it's a very emotional organ. Liver is um, one of the most hard worker in our body, organ in our body. And when we have emotional, it make the liver very tired, very exhausted. Now, heart also very emotional organ. So you have to determine which organ that are too dark, or you don't see them. Sometimes you try to see them, you don't feel that you can see them. So you get the silver light shining into the back of the head from the moon. Think the moon. Think the moon on the back shining to your back of the head. Let it reflecting to the center of the brain, shining right down to the heart. In your physical heart, and you spiral, you spin clockwise. So you spin 9, 18, 36. You clean out the heart. Sometimes, we are living in a very emotional world, and you have to train yourself to look in, and you see which organ are dark, and you cannot see there, cannot see light there. So you have to use the white light to clean them out. So you spiral 36, 9, 18, 36. And when you do for a while, you feel the heart. You can start to feel, I can feel my heart, I see my heart. So you clean them out. Now, inhale, breathe. When you get the light, you think about, you look into the darkness. It's just there. It's just there. That's it. So I smile, look into the darkness. I see the light. Inhale, I capture the light into the center, reflecting light, shining right down into the heart. And let it absorb the green light. So you see your heart clean and grow with green light. Okay. So what we learned this afternoon is the light, to capture light. Uh, and the light is light is no form. So you have to. I mean, our physical eye capture normal light, we call ordinary light. So when you form a triangle, your eye cross over, look up to the top, and form a triangle. So when you have this triangle, your eye cross, look up, cross, and they will capture light. So when you gather the light into this triangle and you breathe them into the brain, so that is it's very quick when you train them. So you have the sun on the left, moon on the right eye, and a star on the top. So we got three luminance in the sky. So these three luminance in the sky can capture light. And this capture light, you have to keep on training, and you master them. And you have to also understand the crystal room and the mirror. The mirror, yeah. What we call the center of the brain. In the center of the brain, there are space we call third ventricle room. Okay, third ventricle room, a center. And this third ventricle room, it's just like a space, and it can actually capture light. Human dealing with light and color all the time in our life. but we never, when we cannot turn them into a capturing a spiritual light. Okay, so they will be only capturing a normal light. Okay. So that is a procedure that the loving fire connecting the link. So the heavenly mirror, as we say that the optic nerve on the back. And the back of the head is heavenly, like a mirror, heavenly back mirror in the back. And the reflecting light. So we have all these things inside our body. That's all. Okay. So now, so we learn the heart fire, three fire become one fire, become heart fire. Heart fire, when you bring it to the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown, they will attracting the light. They attract light. And this loving fire have especially connecting with primordial light. And primordial light now we know that is the dark violet light. Okay. So that this capture the light into the organ and clean out the organ. So the violet light have rainbow color. White light also have rainbow color. Okay. So these two light, white light also have rainbow color, but the violet light have the most. Okay. So how many of you understand this afternoon practice? The chanting we will review again tomorrow, every day. Okay. And it will be quicker and quicker every day, you know. But this one, we reflecting the light to the organs. So now, when you have all these basic things, now we can do the practice. We can gathering the energy in, because organ have to have good energy, so we can collect in the collection point. Oh, good. So everybody understand this. And I tell you, it's a very good practice. And okay. And the white light clean them out. When you clean them out with white light, the moonlight have a lot of healing power and clean out power. Okay. So uh, now so now we use the heavenly mirror to reflecting light to the organ. And we have another part is the Dantian fire. So when we have the three fire combined in the Dantian fire, and now and the fourth fire is the primordial light. Primordial light. And when you have this primordial light, it will activate. You have this primordial light reflecting on the mirror, but you will activate the Dantian fire. So the Dantian fire can change color. Okay. So if you want to chart any organs, for example, you want to chart the liver, you change into the green. You change into the green color. So you change the Dantian fire to green color. And you charge to the liver. Okay. And the same thing is if you want the heart center. So the green color, we have two green. One green color that charge into the liver and the heart, the physical heart. And when you change the Dantian fire to red fire, red flame burning. And you can chart the heart center with red and the small intestine with red color. Okay. Now, if you activate the Dantian fire of a yellow fire, you can chart to the spleen, pancreas, and stomach. Now, if you activate the Dantian fire to blue, you can chart into the kidney and the sexual organ. So because organ is our major, is a major part of our body, you know. So in the Western medicine, you know, it divide into, this is the heart expert, this is the kidney expert, and this is the liver expert. So there's so many experts. Okay, because organ is important. But in the dark part is if you believe that the organ hold energy and hold color, and you give them the energy and give them the color, now the organ will work better. And that is simple theory, and it works that way. My master always, and I practicing it. Okay, I practicing it, and And since I practicing the Tao, I can't remember that I get sick, you know. This it's so long, you forget it, you know. You forget it. Mm. So I'm not born with a special, no, but I practice it. Okay. Um, and the organ color and all this practice. If you, so my master always tell me that if you take care of 5 major organs, it will save you a lot of problems. So a 5 major organ can help you solve many problems. Now, we don't do that. When the organ get problem, we have many medicine, many method, many expert to take care of these 5 major organs. That's a lot of work. And that is a lot of problem there now. Yeah. Mhm. So uh, I like this practice because it makes sense to me. And and you see that you're getting better and better every day because because we're dealing with something we cannot see, like emotional we cannot see, sick energy we cannot see, you know. So the emotional in us, we don't see them until we manifest out into the wording, in the expression, and we see, oh, this guy get angry, oh, this guy get frustration, oh, this guy get fear. But people don't get angry suddenly, and people don't get fear suddenly. No, it's accumulate a lot of sick energy, sick emotional inside the body, and it manifests out. But in the Tao says sick chi in our body, it causing all kind of emotion and sickness. So it always start with emotional energy that's stuck in the system, emotional, and it become sickness. Okay. But when you put in the color and energy, right color into the organ, now is because emotional sickness is look like cloudy and dark color. Okay, so you understand this, and you have all these. Now you have this practice, and you see when you do it for a while, you get much better. You have to clean them out. So we call, so the fusion we call cleansing and cleaning. You have the cleansing and cleaning them out. Clean them out. So when you clean them out, now we're going to fuse the organ energy into one. Now it can stick together. Otherwise, they're too dirty and they're too scattered. It cannot stick. It's not refined. When your organ energy is clean, now you can start it to absorbing a nature energy into us. Otherwise, if we are not clean, and the energy outside cannot come in and mix with our energy. Okay, so thank you. So now we give you time to ask question.